My name is Sarah Pinto, and I'm originally from Miami, Florida, and I'm a writer of a story in the book Cuéntame, Tell Me Your Story.
My story is about what it was like growing up in a situation where I really couldn't express myself. My childhood was violent, and so I talk briefly about that and the decision I made as a child to be strong and to hold my feelings in, to survive and to really be able to take care of my mom and my siblings in the situation. And I talk about, even though I'm no longer in that situation as an adult, I'm not able to fully express my feelings. And so I share about being numb and how that affected my relationship and my work life. And I talk about what it was like to experience really fully feeling my feelings again. By sharing my story, I got to get in touch with my own humanity, with the power that I have as not only as a woman or a Latina, but as a human being. And when you read this book, you're gonna see yourself in these stories. You're gonna experience the experiences that we went through and relate them to your own life, but you'll also get to see new ways of living and being that you might never have seen before. You'll probably be inspired when you read this book to take action in your life, and you'll definitely cry a little and laugh a little and maybe get a little bit angry. Here's a little bit of my story. Happy was outside of the scope of my limited spectrum of medicated feelings. I knew now that I was in control of my life and my mind. I always was. I wanted to turn the feelings on again. The knob that controlled any kind of intensity was in the middle of my back, and I couldn't quite reach it with the constraints of my medication. I thought back to the beginning of my treatment. I pictured myself in my psychiatrist's awkwardly decorated office, making a case for this drug and why I needed it. How long will I need to be on the medication, I asked. 3 years to life, he responded matter-of-factly, as if he was a judge sentencing me for a crime. And now, 3 years later, new questions came to mind. How many times a week would I have to shower to meet the criteria for weaning off of Prozac? And was there more that I should have been doing to feel better? I never asked, and he never told me. I shared the fear of what I thought sadness would feel like with Michael. I described the memory of it as a deep, desperate pit. Nonetheless, I speculated that feeling the entire range of feelings, including sadness, would be better than being numb.